Okay, this is... Oh, ATC's online, nice. This is to show how to properly file a flight plan with FSInn. So what we're going to do, I use FSNav, so let's scroll into where I'm at. I'm sitting here at McCord Air Force Base up in Seattle, or actually Tacoma, Washington. So let's get rid of that. There we go. That's much better. Anyway, so we're sitting at McCord. And say I want to go to Fairchild Air Force Base. Ding. Okay. Now, since I'm stationed here and I'm also a controller here, I know the departure procedures. So the departure for McCord is Alder 9 departure. There's other ones, but I always use the Alder 9 since I'm always heading south. Anyway, the next way is VOR Seattle, and then down the jetway here to, is that it? Nope. To the Blewett intersection, which is right here. It's also an arrival for Seattle. To the, come on, Moses Lake VOR. No, that ain't the VOR I want. Here it is. Oh, Ephrata. Sorry, my bad. Ephrata VOR. And Seattle Center doesn't have a problem with this. It's the Zoomer intersection, and it's actually an arrival point for Spokane, and they use it for Fairchild as well. I like to leave it here just because the winds in western Washington vary a lot. So I could take off and be set up for runway 5 and have to fly around and fly the other way, and it just messes me up. So I just leave it at that and kind of guide it in when I get there. Okay, so now that you have your flight plan set up, you want to export it to FSInn. You can also export it to Flight Simulator 2004 if you want to fly it with the GPS instead, or have the flight plan on your GPS so it's easy for you to reference. So now that it's exported to FSInn, what I like to do is I like to double check and make sure that this is right. I'll enter the alternate airport, which would be Spokane. I am not going to fly at flight level 350. I will fly 15,000. Excuse me. Remarks. You want to put in, if you have voice and you can talk with air traffic control, you want to type in /V/. That tells them that you have voice capabilities. If you type in R, that means you have receive only. That means you can hear them, but you can't talk to them. Or if you put in T, that means you are text only. But since I have voice, and I don't mind talking to them. Next, you want to put in www.vUSAF.org. I like to put a little space in there. You don't have to. Oops. Actually, we'll do it this way. Then you put in your major command, AMC. Then you put in your wing command, 62nd Air Wing. And I am the commanding officer for the 62nd, so I put in commander. If I happen to have a different call sign, say Sonic, or if I was just using S, I would type in a double slash and then type in S equals, or you can either do S equals Sonic or you can do call sign Sonic. Oops. Excuse me. And that's basically all you have to do. For the fuel on board, I believe I'm at 100% anyway. No, I'm at 75%. So, and my engines aren't running, so basically 75% at flight level. I believe that's about 6 hours and 30 minutes just to be on the safe side. Estimated time en route, obviously it's already done for you. Estimated time of departure, which is in Zulu. Wow, I don't know why it has 1923, but because that's not in freaking military time. Okay, so that's about right. That gives me about 20, actually gives me about 10 minutes to start engines and do my pre-flight and everything. So I like to give myself a little more leeway than that, so we'll go ahead and do 1930, and that gives me about 20 minutes to do my thing. And you can fill this out. It doesn't actually, the controllers don't actually see it, so it wouldn't matter. And you can either file IFR or VFR. VFR would actually be easier for me, therefore I wouldn't need air traffic control assistance if I didn't want it. But since Seattle Tower is only on, we don't have to worry about that. IFR is for you. It's a must for flight levels above 180, and anything below flight level 180 you can do IFR, but you can get away with VFR. So anyway, this is how you properly fill out a flight plan, and then once you got it all done, you send it to Tower, and bam, you're done. And then you can do your engine startup. And as you can see, mine's not running. So anyway, have fun.